Welcome to the Maryland Suburbs MarketWatch, brought to you by Real Estate Business Intelligence, an MRIS company. Let's examine the most recent numbers from the Maryland Suburbs housing market, which includes these areas. During the second quarter of 2012, the pace of national economic growth slowed, and it became evident the recovery will be protracted. The U.S. economy added 80,000 jobs in June, below forecast and far below the pace needed to significantly lower the unemployment rate. Job growth averaged 75,000 per month in the second quarter, compared to 226,000 monthly during the first quarter, and many economists anticipate slow job growth throughout the summer and possibly into the fall. Consumers and businesses remain cautious in their expectations about the future, largely because of political and economic uncertainty. While congressional negotiations continue, there seems to be little movement toward a compromise that would avoid the $1.2 trillion in mandatory federal spending cuts scheduled to go into effect on January 2nd. Taxes also remain a source of uncertainty. President Obama proposes an extension of the Bush-era tax cuts for families earning up to $250,000. However, Republicans argue that higher-income households should also be included. Reports from the national housing market remain upbeat. Sales and pending sales activity are up, with most metropolitan areas experiencing price increases. New construction is also rebounding. The number of new housing starts has risen to its highest level in 4 years. While the national housing market shows signs of life with prices and construction activity, it's important to interpret these trends with caution as the nation's political and economic situation continues to evolve throughout this election year. The local economy continues to outperform most other parts of the country. The unemployment rate in the Maryland suburbs is 5.8%, up from 5.6% a month ago, but still one of the lowest regional unemployment rates in the nation. Over the past 12 months, the region saw an increase of 8,900 workers. Demand appears to be slowly rising in the Maryland suburbs housing market as the inventory of homes for sale continues to fall. The 4,915 active listings at the end of June are 40% below this time last year. The 2,263 new listings entered during June reflect the lowest number of June new listings the region has seen in 15 years. There were 1,774 sales in June, 1% below last month and 2.8% below this time last year. The sales totals are well below the 10-year June average of 2,278. New pending contracts are also lower, down 1.9% from June 2011. The low supply of active listings is impacting the region's home prices. The June median sale price of $296,500 is 12.7% higher than June 2011, the fourth consecutive year-over-year gain. The average days on market is 68 days, down from 78 days a year ago. The sale-to-list price ratio has also narrowed, increasing to 95.3% from 92.6% in June 2011. The current dynamics in the Maryland suburbs housing market point to increasing demand and higher prices in the coming months. The number of active listings should eventually increase as demand rises, though it's unclear when this will occur. Many potential sellers are still faced with significant equity loss and could be waiting for prices to climb further. That's the Maryland Suburbs Market Watch for this month. Check back next month for the latest.